Level Up podcast, and our host is Haley Wingo, and that's
Hello.
you. So this is the first time we're doing it. We're at Tetto Rooftop in the West Loop. We've got over 150 attendees coming tonight for our networking event. So super excited to have you, Haley.
It's going to be a fun time. I'm excited.
Really excited for this event tonight. It's looking like a lot of people are streaming in, and should be a good time. We got some great guests lined up.
Yes.
For you as well.
A beautiful venue as well. This place is awesome. I've never been here.
Yeah. Honestly, I've never been here either. So shout out to my co-founder, Spike, who set this up. You know, I mean, Level Up Social Club was really built with intention behind it. And we are laser focused on finding good people and bringing good people together that can develop authentic and organic, mutually beneficial business-to-business relationships. As you can see, we do not do name tags. We don't believe in it. It's a little bit more about the vibe, a little bit more about the type of human being that you are, and what you do is secondary. So, you know, we felt like something was missing in the networking community in the space, so we really created this on a whim and an Outlook invite with a handful of people, and now we're bringing in 100 to 200 attendees an event. So we've got 2,000 plus members at Level Up. We encourage you to attend. Our next event will be Wednesday, August 28th at Home Slice Chicago in Lincoln Park.
Oh, I love Home Slice.
We also do invite-only events. You get access to hospitality discounts, so on and so forth. The beautiful people at Atomic Hospitality run Tetto Rooftop, Recess, Taboo, which is next door, Untitled also in River North. So we have some great partners on the liquor side as well. Today we have Play Hard Seltzer, so first 100 seltzers are on them. And it's been a great time to be able to establish this. Have some really good people coming in, and I'm hoping that people walk away with one or two new connections that they can start to build into their sphere of influence and their inner circle, and begin referring each other some good business. Because at the end of the day, you want to do business with people that you can grow to know, like, and trust. And I was always against the kind of selling a deal, high-fiving at the club, and like that's it. Where it's like there's more to that. You know, I want to be a partner. I want to be able to build relationships.
Yeah.
I'm not looking for transactional sales. So I know I'm talking a lot, but I just wanted to make sure that we got that out there.
Yeah.
So and set the table for what Level Up podcast is really going to be about. Is it's the individual. If you do want to be part of the podcast, you can sponsor an event. So we've got Thomas Peterson. It's been an amazing sponsor, a repeat sponsor for us from Floor Coverings International of downtown Chicago. He's got a great story. I'll let him tell it, but he'll be on in a couple guest spots.
Yeah, we have a couple of guests today coming on, so thank you very much for coming and talking with me, and we will talk to you soon.
Absolutely. Thanks, Haley. Appreciate you.
Yeah. My name is Adam Credo, and I'm the Chief Executive Officer of Center for Special Education Services. Center for Special Education Services, also known CSES, as we like to call our acronym. We're really a niche company that works to help school districts find hard-to-reach staff for assessment services. So essentially, students on an IEP, they need to, every 3 years, be tested for psychology, speech, whatever it might be. It's really a problem area for schools to hire these days. So what we've done is we've taken a new approach to the system, really spread it out into two positions. We have your case managers, and those case managers are the people that are the ones that do the day-to-day therapy, make sure that everything's going around correctly in the schools. And then you have your testers. Those are the ones that get your data. Those are the ones that do testing and make sure that everything matches up. What we've done is we built these efficiencies into that program. So we really help school directors retain their staff, save money versus staffing companies that are charging upwards of $150K for a position. And we really just we try to bring good culture to the places that we partner with. And we really avoid the word staffing company. Or like staffing agency. We're partners. We're change agents, is like we like to call ourselves. because we like to build culture change into the places that we do so that they retain their people and they continue to thrive better as a district. So that's kind of what our company does. We're in Illinois, Michigan, Indiana, and soon to be in California.
Wow, that's absolutely amazing. I'll have more questions for you after this. I want to learn more about what you do.
Yeah.
But can you tell me when you started coming to Level Up and why you started coming to some of these events?
Yeah, that's a good question. So let's go flashback to it's 2020.
Mm-hmm.
We're all inside, spending every day inside. I really fell in love with the keyboard a little bit too much, and I spent way too much time behind a computer, hiding behind emails, and I really wanted to get out there. And my mentor, I met with him, and in 2024, he challenged me to get out into the public, where the people are. Really, just try to network with people, build new client base through there, and I think it's been incredibly helpful. I've really found a community here that I think that these guys have built of like-minded people who are just interested in growing their businesses and success, and I couldn't be happier to be part of this.
That's amazing. Did you know anybody when you first came in, or were you just invited to come and
Spike
join?
and I go back to probably like 2015, 16 or so. He helped set us up with benefits back when he was working with ADP. Fast forward to like 2024, like early 2024, we met for lunch, and he's like, I got this group that I've been building, and I want you to be a part of it. And I was like, absolutely, sign me up. It was right around the time when I was challenged to get out of the office a little bit more, and I'm like, this is Kismet, it's meant to be. And I really love what they put together, and excited for more of it.
What's your favorite thing about attending the Level Up events?
So this is only my second social event. I do like just I live in the suburbs now. I like getting out of the house and meeting new people. I'm a social person. It's been really good just meeting people and connecting. I've met some good contacts even from the first time I was here. I'm excited to meet more people today. I've already met some people that I've utilized in my business. It's just a good opportunity to meet people, and a lot less pressure than I've seen on other events. Less like speed dating, more just hey, get to know each other, have a good time.
Yeah. All right. Is there anything else that you want to talk about with Level Up, or regarding yourself, your business?
Yeah. I think that just a lot of people are scared to really put themselves out there. It was really scary to build this business, and to be completely clear, this started off as a family business that I took in a completely different direction. We were more of a staffing company, and I'm like, this is not working. I think a lot of people are really scared to go off on their own, create their own, because they're so set on the ways that they're in. They're scared of change. But I really want to encourage people to get out there, create your own business, do your own thing. I'm happy to help coach you in that. That's my next path in my career. I really want to go into coaching CEOs, coaching C-level people. I'm actually part of why I'm here. I'm one of my business partners and we are looking to develop business modeling for small business owners. So if you are a small business owner out there, I'd be happy to talk and help you become hopefully a large business. Can I plug one last thing for my company?
Absolutely. And then if you want to put contact information, like an email or something.
Absolutely. I just want to, it's nice to gloat and enjoy your successes. People think that's a bad thing, but no, you should really sit in them and enjoy them. Just recently, we were named to Inc. 5000's fastest growing businesses in America, and I'm very, very proud of that fact. It's about to be in the August issue. This started off as something with 3 of us, and now we had about 70 people, 80 people working hard to help make sure that students get the services that they need in an efficient and quality manner. So that's all. I guess that's all I have to say in my best spiel or pitch for my company. But also, I encourage others in this any industry to come talk to me. I'm happy to help you 10 times your business in the next 5 years.
That's awesome. And then is there a good like email or
Yeah.
social media platform?
You can find me, I'm on LinkedIn, Adam Credo, Center for Special Education Services. We have a Facebook profile of Center for Special Education Services. We are working on building a little bit more of our social media presence, but that'll be coming soon. Our website's in development, but I'll give it to you here. It really doesn't represent our current company. It's launching in the next couple of weeks, but it's www.csesgroup.com. That's like Charles Sam Echo Sam csesgroup.com.
All right. Thank you very much for coming on.
All
and
right.
we'll talk
Thank
to
you
you
for
soon.
having me. I
Thank
really
you.
appreciate
Of
it,
course.
and have fun talking to all these other smart
Oh yeah,
people
this
here
will be
today.
great.
My one piece of advice for everybody is hire smart, and that doesn't just mean hire smart people. Just hire smart people around you, but also really intelligently hire people, because if you put the right people in the right seats, you are going to be super successful in anything that you're looking to do.
Absolutely.
So, that's the last thing I need to say about that, and I'm ready to go hang out with my friends.
All right. Have fun. Thank you.
All right. Thank you, everybody.
Hello, everyone. Bill DeRue. Recently married guy, loving the married life.
Congratulations. How recently?
Thank you. Actually, last Thursday.
Oh, wow. Very recent.
Snuck off to the courthouse. I can tell that
Really?
story if you want to hear
Oh
it.
my gosh, that's so much fun.
No, we were planning a big traditional wedding,
Uh-huh.
but there was a lot that was going into it. And then our actual dating anniversary was last Thursday, July 11th. So we kind of just last minute snuck off to the courthouse and
That's so
kept
sweet.
the same anniversary date, so I didn't have to forget a different one.
Hey,
You know,
yeah.
all good
just,
stuff.
Just one every time,
Just
yeah.
one.
All right. Well, can you tell me a little bit about what you do for work?
Yeah.
And
I'm with Otis Elevator. I'm an account manager, service sales. So I cover River North as my territory. I got about 160 buildings, which turns out to be like 400, 500 elevators.
yeah.
Fun gig. You never know when an elevator's going to break down, so it's something new every day. I'm enjoying it. It's a lot hard work, a little stressful here and there, but as long as you can roll with the punches, it's no big deal.
Absolutely. All right. And have you been to any Level Up events before? You've been to a few?
Yes, I actually, wifey, she's been working with Level Up and Spike and Dave and the team for like a little bit over a year now, I would say. And then they eventually figured out I had a camera and obviously wanted me to join the team.
Yeah.
I wouldn't consider myself truly on the team, but I like to show up and help out when I can.
Yeah, of course. It's fun. And
Yeah.
this is a great environment, too. A lot
Fantastic event, great
super
environment.
fun. Yeah. I was telling them I went to the last event, which was super fun. It was in Millennium Park. And this event now on Tetto, is that how you say this place? Tetto Rooftop?
I think. Tetto
Rooftop.
Rooftop. I'm new here. I
I've
didn't
never
know
been
this
here
one
before.
existed.
I've never been here before. I've heard about it. I heard about it a few weeks ago, but I haven't been. This place is fantastic, and the weather is perfect today. So
Oh,
yeah,
Beautiful day to
These
be out here on the rooftop.
Summer outdoor
Yeah.
events are
Oh,
like yeah. Can you tell me a little bit about why you come back to these Level Up events outside of the gorgeous venues and weather?
No, absolutely. I mean, even though I have my camera and I'm supposed to be working a little bit, taking photos, videos, and doing interviews, it's just the camaraderie and the people. Like, it's amazing. You get to meet new people every single time, see new faces, and then the repeat people that show up is you get to build relationships with them, and
Yeah.
who knows where that's going to go or what's going to come from it. So it's
Yeah.
all super cool. It's an amazing event that they've put together, and to see it grow each month. I mean, I heard some 170 tickets this event, so I know we've been below 100 before. So to just see the growth throughout
Yeah.
the years too is always awesome to
They
watch.
said over 2,000 members now. I think over 150 tickets tonight. The last one was close to 200 as well.
Yeah.
So
It's
yeah,
unbelievable. And
Growing
very cool
very-
events too.
Oh, yeah.
Places like this, like never been
super
before,
relaxed,
didn't know.
really
Right.
chill.
Right.
Like everybody's mentioned, no name tags, low pressure, which is
Yeah.
super fun, especially for somebody like me who doesn't go to a lot of networking events.
But you're a social person.
I am a social person, but I don't. These kinds of networking events I've never really been to. I am
Sure.
film and journalism focused
Right.
in school right now, so I don't have much of a need for these kinds of events, whereas business people really benefit from them. So it's something that I like. Being exposed to it recently, I realized how many wonderful people I can meet. I made a few friends last time that I connected with on social media and have reached out to, talked with a few times since then. It's been great.
Yeah, no, that's it. Like, just what you touched on, Kristen, I couldn't tell you, like, the amount of friends that she hangs out now.
Yeah.
With, like, when she started coming here originally to, like, who, like, she just hangs out with on a regular basis now is super cool to see.
Yeah. All right, anything else you want to talk about with your career? Plug yourself anywhere, socials?
I don't got much. Elevator's just up and down every day, so it doesn't get too entertaining or interesting besides that. But, yeah, no. Not much.
Yeah, well, it was wonderful to talk to you. Thank you so much.
I appreciate it. I'm glad I got to
it.
join the podcast.
Yeah, it was great. Thank you.
Awesome.
Yeah, so I'm Thomas Peterson. I'm one of the co-owners, my two younger brothers, of the Floor Coverings International of downtown Chicago. We handle all residential and small commercial flooring solutions from hardwood, carpet, tile to luxury vinyl.
How did you get into that? How did you...
So that's a fantastic question. You know, I always joked about with my friends growing up that, like, I didn't really care what I was going to get in business with. It just mattered, like, who is the right people to do it with.
Yeah.
You know, and I was doing, you know, sort of like executive coaching in my past career. My younger brother was a CFO of a logistics company. And my other brother, who just turned 21, he was a six-figure solar door-to-door salesperson.
Oh.
And we all quit at the same time. We didn't know this, but it was all for the same reason. It's because we were working with the wrong people, like people that weren't really kind of acknowledging the efforts we were putting forth or paying us, you know, effectively for what we were doing. So we said, okay, let's go in to do business together, and what could we do together? And we found some people, found some really, really good mentors, and we decided flooring was the answer. And we've just been, you know, obsessive about floors for the past 12 months now. In fact, 24 months. We opened our business last September, and 7 months into business, we're consistently growing in terms of more leads, more proposals, more sales installed, and our websites are beautiful. We're actually the highest rated flooring company in downtown Chicago right now.
Wow, congratulations.
Thank you very much. We're doing, you would think that you would require an expertise in this, and we are very smart. We're very good at what we do, but it's just good fundamentals, you know? They need to have good floors, good communication, great expectations, even better service for everyone, and that's how you win at these games, you know? So that's how we win.
Absolutely. Give me 1 second. Make sure we're good here. Okay. Can you tell me why you started coming to Level Up events and when you started coming?
Yeah, I started coming to Level Up events because I was initially invited by someone I met on an off chance. It was, you know, we were both at a networking event, and we both kind of felt like it was a little dry for our taste. We said, like, you know, like, this is useful. I could see how this could be used for our business, but it was just kind of like, we weren't really a big fan of the people there.
Yeah.
And she already had been going to this series of events called Level Up. She said, you should come out. And, you know, we're just getting started in business. So I thought, like, fantastic opportunity. Like, I think a lot of people these days, they get offered so many things by really smart people, but they kind of, like, throw it away because it's like, I don't know about that. But I'm just very much in yes mode. So I said, okay, I'll come to it. I came to an event in, I believe, in January or February, and just completely fell in love with it, fell in love with the people, the process. You know, Dave and Spike are amazing. And then we said, you know what, we want to start sponsoring this event too, because we really believe that, you know, to do good business, you have to do it with people that you like and get along with and you can hang out with as well. And a lot of these people, you know, back in my, you know, I invest a lot in the stock market. You can make a lot of money not by investing in the well-established companies, but by the quickly growing companies. And we found a lot of quickly growing people at these events. So we said A+, you know, Level Up is our A+ event. That's the one we're going to go to.
How did you get connected with them to start sponsoring? Was that just after you started?
So after in fact, when I came to the first event, like Dave and Spike, they were like so accommodating to us. Like they said, what do you do? Like, tell us more about your business. And we're like, okay, this is like really cool because we run into people in business that you never know what you're going to run into. With floors, everyone needs floors. So you run into every walk of life. So with walking to them, you know, we already knew we wanted to get into an industry that had good people, and now we found a networking event that could support the belief that you want to believe in, like having good people around you could hang out with, and have a good energy behind it. And like, I've been to a lot of other networking organizations. The energy here is just like, you can't match it. Whatever it is that they're doing is amazing. I asked them, like, hey, like, can I actually sponsor this event? And they were immediately said yes, absolutely. We were so thankful for it. You know, we like to bring them a gift every single time we come out to these events. Yeah, it was just an easy conversation. Just to say, hey, we'd be interested in sponsoring this, and they said yes.
Have you been a sponsor multiple times, or is this your first one?
We sponsored the event, I believe it was back in April or March, one of those two, but it was also on a rooftop event. It was in the Godfrey, and like, I don't know, my two brothers and I, we just love rooftops,
Yeah.
you know, and then every time we see this rooftop, like, that's it, we want to
like,
grab
oh, yeah.
that, you know?
Yeah.
So we're here in the Tetto right now, and it's, you know, obviously the energy is amazing because you get to see the whole
yeah.
city. Like, we wanted to do floors in the city of Chicago. It's beautiful, you know? We want to, like, make the, you know, everyone's inside of their homes even more beautiful than what they see. So, yeah, we sponsored this once before, and this is our second time around, and we're bringing the fireworks this time. We're all in matching suits, and we got our
You look very
setups over
smart.
there.
The table's looking great.
Yep.
A
Hopefully
lot
the
of
wind
fun
doesn't
people
blow
over
everything
there.
over, but we're
I
doing our
know,
best.
we had a little rigging situation with this
Yeah.
backdrop here
Yeah,
before
exactly.
everybody showed up. It was
Yeah.
interesting to say the least. The wind is not helping, so
Yeah,
I
you
don't
do what
think
you
that's
can
your
with what you
fault.
got. It's been way where could you guys turn the wind down, please?
I know, right?
That would be really nice.
As
Thank
if
you very
we're
much.
not in the windy city.
Yeah. Show some hospitality.
I
all
know.
right?
All right, is there anything else that you'd like to talk about? Anything you want to add about Level Up or your own business?
Yeah, Level Up is fantastic. And look, like, good business is about good people,
Yeah.
you know? Every single customer that comes to interact with us, they get to talk with Christopher first. He gets them set up with the right situation. Anthony goes meets them at their homes, brings the samples inside, finds the best flooring solution. You know, it's not about selling too. It's about design. You know,
Yeah.
design is art. You want to make sure it fits inside of your home. And he spends all day, every day. He's on 3 or 4 appointments a day. And every single review, because we get reviews back from customers, he's had a 100 out of 100 review. I mean, as far as NPS scores, Net Promoter Score goes, and every time I see a feedback form come in, I've never seen anything less than a 10. I'm just like blown away by that. And then when they come to me, you know, I'm sort of like the I guess, genius of the family. I don't know if you could call yourself a genius or not, but like I'm the one actually helping the installation.
Yeah.
Figure out, okay, your floor is doing this, but you have to do this. Okay, we're gonna bring this installation team because, you know, this is the type of installer you need for this particular project right here. We have over 30 crews for hard surface tile. We have one really, really solid carpet crew that just does everything for us. And that's about, you know, then the answer to that is like, it's just good people. When you find good people, you don't need to do much else. And, you know, as far as Level Up goes or floor coverings, you know, when you find good people you could trust, you don't have to worry about everything else. You know, they take care of everything. And that's like our commitment. We just want to take care of the people that we interact with. And, you know, the numbers show that people actually like what we're doing.
Yeah, and this just being here, this environment in general, it's, you know, it's high energy, low stress, super chill, super relaxed, which I can appreciate as a young professional trying to get into this. It's a little intimidating coming into these big networking events where you have to wear
It's so difficult, but
super professional clothes and a name tag and play these specific games, and like this is so much more my speed, so much more like I can talk to the people that I want to talk to and have a good time and really relax.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Level Up to me has been like the easiest event to make new connections, make new business guys. I met so many people that introduce us to new opportunities. Like this is the place to go. It's why we're sponsoring this event so many times. We just love it out here.
Yeah. All right. Well, thank you so much. Is there anything else you want to add? Plug your social media, email, contact information?
Yeah, you can find us at Floor Covering Chicago. I mean, you know, honestly, if you look up anything flooring related and you live in downtown Chicago, we're going to be the #1 result. When you see the 5 stars everywhere, that's for a very important reason. And I would, more than anything else, if there's a project you're considering, look at the pictures. The pictures that we post kind of show the projects we've done, and no matter who you choose as your flooring provider, you want to make sure that they have done and they have evidence of success in the flooring project that you're looking to go get done. And, you know, obviously if you choose us, you're going to be taken care of, and we thank you so much for, you know, even considering us in the first place. So shout out to Level Up, shout out to us, shout out to you. Thank you for this. It was really easy to talk with you. Yeah, I hope to a whole lot more.
Yeah, it was wonderful to talk to you. Happy to get to talk to you soon. And thank you so much for coming on.
Absolutely.
Sweet. Jadef here with Modern Dope. I'm a designer, web developer, and digital marketer, and been partnered with Level Up for the past couple years. We built their website out, and it's been an exciting journey just being a part of all of this and being a part of the networking groups and the luncheons and all of that. So just happy to be here in Chicago, and yeah, happy to be here.
Are you originally from Chicago, or did you move recently?
I'm from St. Louis, Missouri.
Okay.
Yeah, so not too far from here.
Not too far,
But
yeah.
But my heart's been in Chicago for the longest time, so.
I'm from Indiana. We used to come up to Chicago during, you know, any time we could, take the train, 4-hour drive, whatever. It's close, so.
Yeah, how far is Indiana?
From where I live to Chicago, about 3.5 hours.
Okay,
so not
nice.
too bad, but you know, near Indianapolis, so it's kind of a drive.
All right, sweet.
So can you tell me when you started attending Level Up events and kind of like why you keep coming back?
Yeah, so I moved to Chicago. I moved here to kind of grow my business, grow the books in the new metro area. And I was visiting a bunch of Chamber of Commerce's, networking events, a lot of random Eventbrite events. And I finally came to one of the first couple Level Up events. And I really liked the mission and the vision with the founders had back then. And honestly, kind of just vibed with them and realized that they were interested in getting a website done. I was also working with a lot of other companies to get their website done. Who, the thought process then was I'd help a few networking groups with their websites, and hopefully that would help me with getting more referrals or whatever. And a lot of maybe I had probably like a half a dozen conversations going, but Level Up, those were the guys who were ready to move like this.
Yeah.
We had a new website up within 2 weeks. Of that initial conversation, and we've updated that website in the last 6 months to host a marketplace, not the marketplace, but a membership a database as well. So
yeah, you did all that. You and
yeah, me and my team, we took care of that. So we are a digital media group, but we have an in-house web development team. So I've been a web developer involved in the startups, small business scene ever since 2018. But that's been my passion ever since I was like 11 years old.
That's awesome. That's
moved
really
from
cool.
Legos to web development.
I guess that makes sense.
Yeah,
building. It's the same kind of stacking building kind of thing.
Exactly. So honestly, it's just really nice to be out here with a lot of people that like-minded individuals and people that are just ready to get the work done. So
absolutely.
And all these events are so fun. So how can you not?
What's your favorite event that you've attended so far?
That's a great question. So the Trump Tower, the Willis Tower, the Metro Club, and then where else? I forget. I want to say Godfrey.
Godfrey?
Yeah, that was a good one.
I haven't been to any of those.
How many of them have you been to?
This is my second event.
Oh, that's
my
right.
second in-person event.
Nice.
So this is really fun. I met a lot of wonderful people last time. Got to, make a lot of connections on like LinkedIn and social media. So.
Is that when you connected with Spike?
Not at the last event actually. It's probably mid-May we connected just through email because I had a professor contact at my school that had connected me.
Are you in media? Are you studying media?
I am in school for documentary film and journalism.
Oh, sweet.
So my concentration is in documentary, my minor's in journalism.
Got it.
Yeah, I'm not really business like.
We can talk about movies all day.
Oh, trust me, I can talk about movies all day.
What's your favorite movie?
That is the worst question you could ever ask me. My
all right,
favorite.
so here's you have two answers.
Okay.
The first one that came to your mind, and then the one that that's actually your favorite.
The first one that came to my mind was Pulp Fiction because that was one of the movies that made me want to go into film.
Yeah. Nice.
My parents showed it to me when I was in high school, and The Shining. The Shining was my favorite movie for a very long time. Still one of my favorites. I watched it when I was like 11 with my mom, which was way too early, but that's okay because it's a fantastic film.
Nice, awesome.
So yeah.
I love Tarantino movies growing up.
Yeah.
So especially like Kill Bill.
Oh yeah.
That got me. And I
Tarantino.
watched that way too early. My parents didn't care about rated R movies or anything. No. Like I probably watched that way too young, but I was very inspired by that early age.
Oh yeah, Kubrick in general and Tarantino in general, anything that they make I have to watch beginning to end and then overanalyze it for hours because it's just fantastic. But enough about that, enough about me. Do you want to talk any more about Level Up, why you keep coming back, what this place means to you?
Yeah, no, so like I said, I'm from St. Louis, but my heart's always been in Chicago, and this is just the right community that I've always wanted to be a part of.
Yeah.
It's always fun. There are new people here, and they just switch it up all the time, and it's always at a fun, exciting new venue. Most of the time, venues I've never even been to. So
yeah. I've never been here. I didn't know this place existed.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, so it's really cool. They do a great job, and what I really like about the both of them is they're truly passionate about connecting people.
Oh, absolutely.
I don't know how Spike does it. There's probably like 200 people texting Spike right now. But
I'm sure.
He still texted me earlier to see if I was going to make it. He's been doing that for the past 2 years.
That's
So,
wonderful.
yeah,
That's awesome.
So it's really the success that you see is really because of David and Spike, and all of us, everyone else that helps them is because we understand their vision, and they've been doing a solid job so far.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
All right. Anything you want to talk about with your business, website, social media, LinkedIn, anything like that?
Yeah, so we just launched our new website. So check that out, moderndope.com. You can find our apparel on there too. So there's a brand and a business side. Brand side, is all the proceeds from the brand and apparel go towards mental health awareness and drug abuse awareness organizations and some other nonprofits. So raising awareness for that. The brand is currently a juxtaposition. It's about like I said, like giving back, bring awareness to those organizations. We're just we're just excited to partner with other fun Chicago brands, get the name out there more. So.
Yeah, well, that's awesome. Thank you so much.
Yeah, thanks for
anything
having
else you want to add, or
What'd you say?
anything else that you want to add? Anything
Nope.
else you
Happy
feel
to be
like
here.
saying?
Beautiful
Yeah,
weather, Tetto.
it's
and
perfect.
Yeah, I highly recommend this spot. It's
yeah.
awesome.
All right, thank you very much.
Cool.
It
Nice
was
to
nice
meet
to
you.
meet you.
Yeah.
Kristen. I am a mortgage lender. I've been in the industry for 3.5 years. I started off as a loan officer assistant for my first 2.5 years, and now I'm with A&N Mortgage, and I officially have had my license for a little bit over a year.
Congratulations.
And thank you. A&N is an incredible company. It's female owned, which was a huge draw for me. The CEO, Nina Vlamis, is an angel, and it just really does feel like family, as cliche as that sounds. We all care about each other, and it feels like very family oriented. So yeah, I'm very happy.
That's good. That's wonderful. Do you want to talk about being a partner of Level Up, working with Level Up?
So on the side, I'm also helping Level Up to expand a little bit. My official title is Level Up Expansion Partner. So basically what that means is I show up at 5:30, the events start at 6, and anybody who signs up through Eventbrite checks a little box if it's their first time and are kind of directed to show up a little bit earlier, so that I'm there, I can kind of get those first event nerves out of the way for them and kind of make them feel more comfortable.
Be like a first point of contact, someone to ease them into
and
it.
just so that like if they're panicking and feeling awkward, then like they can find me in the crowd and just come up to me. And throughout the event, I understand what those first timers do for work, and if I realize there's a mutual connection, I just kind of make that introduction for them. So I'm also just got a social media for Level Up opportunity, which I'm super excited about. So I'm partnering with Socialite Media and kind of working with them to improve Level Up social media.
Awesome. That sounds like so much fun. I am glad to have you here.
Yes, I'm so excited.
You are oh my gosh, you're my first female guest today.
Woo!
Congratulations.
Thank you.
So do you want to talk about how you initially got started working with Level Up and what your first few experiences were like, coming to events?
I would love to. I'll actually never forget it. My first Level Up was at Gold Coast Social 2 years ago, and it was in the winter. And I lived in Old Town at the time, so I actually walked there by myself in my big puffer jacket. And I was so nervous that I was purposefully 30 minutes late, so I didn't show up till maybe 6:45. And so that's kind of why this role is important to me, because I don't want people to feel so uncomfortable that they show up that late, because you miss a lot of the event.
Yeah.
And if you're really feeling that terrible, you can always leave early.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But throughout the years, it's just become a very positive part of my growth and my communication skills and my networking skills. A huge part of Level Up is we don't have name tags, which is very different, but it really forces you to speak to people and expand your community in a way that if you see somebody's name tag that says, oh, that person's a waitress at this bar, like you might not go up and talk to them because you're like, oh, they have no benefit to me, but you don't really know that. They absolutely could, because networking is about, I'm big on the rule of 7, so Yeah, it's just been a really great experience for my personal growth.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My first event that I came to, I connected with a lot of wonderful people, but like the first person that talked to me was another woman who was standing, kind of on her own on the side, looking a little uncomfortable, and she was like, "You know what? You look like you're in the same boat as me. Let's have a conversation." And that rolled into me meeting some wonderful people
No,
here.
I'm obsessed with that. Actually tonight, I went up in this circle of ladies, and I love how women gravitate towards other powerful women. And I had the pleasure of meeting one who just started her own company 6 weeks ago.
Oh, wow.
And her job is helping female entrepreneurs retire when they don't know what to do.
Oh my gosh.
Like all these female entrepreneurs who are like done, but they have no idea. So she's in like wealth management and like helps them figure out that next
That's
step.
amazing.
And that's just tonight. Like that's just like so
Yeah.
powerful to me. Like,
Well, and it's things like that it's something that you're not going to think about until you need it. And then you're like, oh, I wish somebody was here
No,
to
exactly.
provide that service for me, to help me with that. And now, for your future and for everybody else's future, you have that connection and you have those people to kind of go and talk to. And that
Totally.
was similar for me. I'm in film and journalism in school right now, so I am not business,
Sure
marketing.
you are. Yes, you are.
Not in the same way that other people are. I have my
Yeah.
own brand. I have my own business, quote unquote, with film, but it's just a different path. So part of the reason I am here was because I got connected through other people that I've worked with Dave and Spike, and it's just been fantastic since then.
so how did you meet Dave and Spike?
I got an email from a professor that I worked with in the fall of 2023, and she just let me know, hey, I have a couple of friends who are potentially looking to start a podcast. Are you interested? Because she knew that I had
Oh
my
my
own
gosh.
podcast. So that's all it took. She is not in film at all. She's actually in the science department. And this was a job. It wasn't even a film or journalism job. So it was just like,
I'm obsessed.
it just happened to all be the right people. And she happened to remember me, which was fantastic.
That's so cool.
It's like using those experiences and putting myself in this situation and kind of networking again, where it's like, yeah, maybe these people aren't film people, but they are people that I can network with and learn from, and if they need my help in the future, I'm available, obviously, because I'm
Absolutely.
here, and that was how I got this gig, and that's how I'll get the next one. It's kind of
Exactly.
yeah.
It's all about building those relationships, and
Yeah.
you never know who you're going to meet. That's
Never.
the beauty
Yeah.
of it.
I met some wonderful people here, wonderful people today, wonderful people last event, and yeah, it's just been fantastic. I love Level Up. So
Same.
It's great.
I'm so happy you're here.
I'm so happy to be here. I'm happy to have you here on the podcast. Thank you for talking to me. Is there anything else you want to add? Any social media? Any?
My social media is KP Mortgage. I post everything like from events happening throughout the community to my niche is really towards first-time home buyers, just because I can relate to them and I'm able to speak on that level. I'm really able to communicate effectively the mortgage process to the younger crowd. So yeah, KP Mortgage, follow me. Other than that, I'm just happy to be here.
I'm very happy to have you here. Thank you so much for talking to me.
Yes,
That was
thank
wonderful.
you.
Thank you.
Oh, you're so sweet.
I'm Kyler. I'm from Kansas City. I lived in Chicago for 4 years now. I work at GSC Technologies. We're based in St. Charles, Illinois. I live in Fulton Market, and I do business development, and I'm an account executive there. So we are a full-service IT firm. We do cybersecurity. We have level 2 to level 4 engineers with a full help desk team. We do phones, project work, all of the above. So we work with clients, usually small to medium-sized businesses. We work with a lot of nonprofits, big in food and beverage manufacturing, and office spaces as well. So, yeah.
That's a lot going on.
I've been here for about
Yeah.
10 months now, so it's still
You
kind
moved
of
to
new.
Chicago 10 months ago?
No, 4 years
Or
ago, but I've
4
been in
years.
this role for
This
about
10 months. Okay.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. How has that been? Has that been a fun? I mean, it seems like it's a lot of work and really like exciting, but
Yeah, so I used to work in logistics for 3 years. So trucking logistics, I was a broker. And then moving to IT, it's definitely been a journey. Same kind of aspect with the sales, But in general, yeah, it's been a big transition.
Yeah. Can you talk a little bit about I believe David said that you were partnered with Insperity in some way, your business
Yes.
is?
So Insperity is actually our HR partner. So our payroll, our HR, all of that. So Dave and I have gotten pretty close over the past 10 months, and we kind of pass referrals back and forth and stuff like that.
Yeah, he said that you came on your own, that he didn't he didn't send you an invite for this. This is your first
so
event?
I was actually
or?
invited by Michael Wolf
Oh, okay.
in October.
Okay, October was your
So,
first event, or?
October was my first event.
Okay, how did you like it? What was that first event experience like?
It was sick. It was at the House of Blues.
Really?
And there was a DJ and there was
Oh.
like incense and it was kind of crazy. And I was like, what is this? Is this even a networking event? I don't even
Yeah.
understand. But I met some great people and it made me excited to keep going. And I've kind of been going back and forth for
Yeah.
the past 10 months now. So
What kind of connections have you made with people like attending these events?
the connections have been all over the place, which is great. It's been a lot of people our age that it's good to know professionally, referral wise, and there's been a lot of business owner connections as well, referrals through other networking groups, and just expanding everything in general from
Yeah.
professional standpoint and then personal as well.
What's been your favorite Level Up event that you've been to? Like location, vibe, anything?
This is definitely up there for
Yeah.
sure. The rooftop of this place is amazing, but I would say the first one was probably one of my favorites. It was a great first impression to networking in general. That was my
Yeah.
first networking event I've ever been to.
Yeah.
So them being at the House of Blues was very iconic.
Yeah, I still haven't been, and I've lived in Chicago for...
It was at the Foundation
like
Room.
4 years now. Just about 4 years. I moved here in 2020, so...
Okay, cool.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, I can't believe it's been 4 years. But
And how long have you worked with Dave?
today, basically.
way!
This is the first podcast that I'm doing, so I took over from the previous podcast, and this is all theirs now. This is solely Level Up, and so I actually met them through a professor at my school. I still go to DePaul University, so I met them
Wow.
through a professor who knew them and said, "Hey, we're looking for somebody who can help us with a podcast. Do you know anybody?" I've had my own podcast in the past, so they recommended me to come by and help them out, which
Congrats,
this
Queen.
has been fabulous so far. I love
Yeah.
these events, and like having it on like a rooftop or somewhere more fun, House of Blues, like that's a little bit more unique, and I've noticed that with a lot of other events, you know, it's name tags and professional introductions and hi, how are you, and not so laid back like these
Yes.
events are.
And it's made it really fun too, because I've been to different events, from just a happy hour to something, you know, that's a suit and tie. And what's fun about this place is I feel like there was such a good first core group of people, and then they all started to bring their best friends.
Yeah.
So it expanded organically with genuine people that actually like to be around each other. So it's not like you're going into a room with a bunch of creepy guys.
yeah.
You're with like your
Yeah.
girls. You're with people that want to support you and be there for you. Everyone is a good person.
And this is a huge, very diverse group. Like looking around the room, there's a ton of people, age ranges, like different business types and everything. So like there's always somebody to meet. There's always somebody to have a conversation with, which is fantastic.
Exactly.
So is there anything else that you'd like to add about your business or about yourself? Plug any information, website, social media?
I guess I just want to reiterate that, you know, I can help with kind of anything outsource IT-wise, whether that's even security cameras or cabling, all the way up into help desk work. And I'm your girl, Kyler Holloway. You can find me on LinkedIn. I'm with GSE Technologies, period.
Period. All right, thank you. It was so great to talk to you. That was awesome.
We have some exciting news. We are officially welcoming one of the newest team members here for Level Up. Haley, give us a little introduction about yourself.
A little
Who are you?
introduction.
How'd you find out about Level Up? Give us the juice.
So I'm Haley. I am a current senior at DePaul University. I am studying documentary film and journalism, and I found out about you guys from a previous professor that I had worked with. She reached out to me, sent me a message saying, "Hey, I know you had a podcast of your own. Are you interested in helping some other people out with a podcast?" I said absolutely, and we were connected through email, and after that, now this. So it's been great.
So this has been your first one.
Yeah.
You're behind the mic. I've heard nothing but great things so far.
Oh, good.
What did you think of it all?
Oh, this is fantastic. I love talking to new people, learning about, what other people are doing, what they're going through, what their passions are, and it seems like there are a ton of people here that are just super, super passionate about their work and like what they do. It's just so cool to learn about and hear about and like see people light up talking about, the things that they love and the things that they like to do.
All right, we're super excited to have you. I'm pumped to see where the rest of this goes. Any advice you'd give to anybody that's about to come on the podcast? Any tips, tricks, anything on those lines?
Don't be afraid. It's just a conversation. The only difference is that there's a microphone in your face.
Yeah.
It's all fun and games. It's not that serious. Just have fun.
I love it. But there's so much to come with this. Haley, again, welcome.
Thank
we are
you.
so pumped to have her. Big addition. It's going to make waves with our social media here. So, Haley, thanks again. This is going to be fun to see where this goes.
Yeah, awesome. Thank you so much.
Awesome. Thanks.